Mic test.
Mic test.
Yes, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, I must apologise. I've been talking to myself for the last 10 minutes in that last video, and then my internet decided to poop itself when I decided to try and explain about Dirt Rally 2. For those of you that are watching the video and couldn't hear me, I'm doing a weekly event in Dirt Rally. I explained all about the weekly event, and I explained about the stages, and I just I can't believe that I've been talking to myself and it didn't come through on the video. I'm just going to make sure it's actually working at the minute before I keep talking. Right, cool beans. So we are doing a weekly event in Finland, in an F2 kit car, the Peugeot 306 Maxi. It is absolutely leeching rain outside. It's running with the car so bent looking is because I crashed it into an ambulance on the first stage trying to explain to people that couldn't listen to me. So we're going to kick this off here on stage 2 in Finland. And we're going to try and do a better job of it than we did on the first stage. As explained before, this is a Peugeot 306 Maxi. Oh god, rubbish. Peugeot 306 Maxi. They're from the F2 kit car class back in the late 90s. Fantastic car on tarmac, but on gravel it's a little bit ignorant. You know, you really need to force it into the corners like you see in there. Not like a Group A car. I'm trying to drive like a Group A car, throwing it into corners, and hopefully it can slide through like a Group A car. You really have to trust, and it doesn't help when I keep going into every bit in Finland. Yes, this is the weekly event that I'm doing. These events go daily, weekly and monthly. They're run by Coilin, and basically what they are is pick a single location, a single rally, even a single stage in case of daily events, and tell you to go for it. Set your best time on them, and you can't restart. You see here, I paused the game. There is no option to restart. Once you retire, you can't have a second go. The reason that is because everybody puts their best time on the big lap board, and the higher you come, the more in-game money you get from you from cars and your team.
Keep middle of a crest, 60.
Like I was explaining earlier on, I don't know if it came through on the front video or not. A lot of these locations are locked behind the paywall. You have to pay for a lot of things in this Dirt Rally 2 game.
Into 6 left
like
of a crest.
I was explaining earlier on in the video, a lot of locations were in the first Dirt Rally, and if you're like me and have the first Dirt Rally, you do get hard to see the point why you should pay for locations that you can simply pop in the other place and play on anyway. You know, it's not forced, you don't have to buy them, but it does really add a lot to the game. Like I was showing you the Coilin crate flat out pack a few minutes ago in the first video. That is a purchasable option, but what you get in it is fantastic. Yeah, you know, I was explaining as well in the first video before the audio cut out. This is probably the best rally game you get. I'm not, like I said last time, I'm not trying to diss the official World Rally Championship games. I've heard whatever one is the demo for WRC5 when it came out the PS4. It was a free-playable demo. I was thinking of purchasing it. I downloaded the demo to see what it was something I like, and I just put it in. But you know, when you come from Dirt Rally to that, I played other rally games. I played the Sebastian Loeb games, which I played a few years ago on the PS4. Good, it was good, but I just again, you know, I grew up on these Coilin McRae games. Coilin McRae came out all the way Coilin McRae Rally, all the way up to Coilin McRae Dirt 07, and then it moved on to the Dirt Series that you see now. Obviously dropping the Coilin McRae name after his accident on his sad death in 2007, but this is very much basically what the Coilin McRae games used to be back in the day. and they're as good as they ever have been. I explained also as well, again, I don't know if it came through in the audio, the original Dirt Rally was really simulator oriented. You couldn't play it on the controller. You know, you really need the wheel for it. This game, excuse me, rubbish driving, I can't drive and talk. This game, it's more suited to controller, not as much as Dirt 4 that came out 2-3 years ago. That was kind of more situated for your casual gaming. This feels fantastic on the wheel, but it is fairly on a pad. I can put into fairly decent times in these stages.
140. 6 left of a
and this,
crest.
of course, not having the wheel now. This has been the first time.
40 turn unseen, hairpin left.
You didn't call that for a cut through, you see. Cut corner, great element. But yeah, this is the first time I've played this game properly on the wheel, or not on a controller on my remote.
Right of a crest,
And I did play this when I had Trustmaster T150. I couldn't get the hang of it in terms of the first Dirt Rally. But that's just a matter of getting used to it and adjusting the settings to my liking. So I can't diss it for the way it feels on the wheel. I simply didn't give it enough time or
middle of a crest,
usage
70
in the game to actually try it.
Keep right of a jump to stop. Well done.
So now I'm going to hit the marshal. That'll be alright. That has been catching me out since we up this. It's stopped by the marshal, and when you stop by the marshal, it doesn't. You have to go further than the marshal. However, that makes sense. But yeah, again, visually, the way the cars feel, the stages, like I explained in the last video, some of the stages, Argentina, for example, you know, you'd almost nearly want to stop and look at them. They're that photorealistic, and they just look that good. I'm actually doing quite well here. I'm 99th in the board. I do believe that there hasn't been much entries. Oh, there has been a good few. I'm actually doing quite well here. I'm happy with that. I'll probably go down the order with the more stages I do. Obviously, I'm on average 30 seconds a stage slower than Carlos Rubres, whoever's in front, which I don't mind. I also explained that in the likes of them daily events and weekly events, you know, crash. You know, if you're watching my last video, you would see me crash quite a good bit in the first stage, but I just kept going because obviously so many people doing these. You know, you get up to 10,000 people on these leaderboards, and excuse me, I'm eating a nice hobby, but yeah, you get up to 10,000 people on these stages every day. And there's always going to be somebody you can beat, you know, in terms of, you know, even if you crash 2 or 3 times. If you rage quit these stages, like I said, you can't start them again, and you basically retire from the event, the rally. So, you know, just keep going. I did a 7-stage weekly event the other day in Poland. I crashed tons of times. I think I finished 2 minutes behind the leader through the 7 stages. But I still
100.
got an insane amount of in-game credits because I actually finished 1,200 and something out of 6,000 people. And even like with each stage that I did, with each clear stage, you know, I was still finishing 30 seconds behind, 30 seconds behind, 30 seconds behind, but I was jumping up and up in the leaderboard. I was 700 at one stage in that rally before I crashed on the final stage. So, you know, just keep going at them. You know, you tendency to crash and think, you know, this is terrible, I'm rubbish, I'm not going to get anywhere. But keep going on them, keep going. You know, just struggle through them even if you have to. So I'm going to do this 3rd stage, and then I'm going to jump into a little bit of rallycross phase. It's like, because that's really, really good fun. So I'm going to turn this mic off. I'm going to try and do this full pelt without talking. You'll hear the lovely voice of Phil Mills beside me. Phil, of course, is a real co-driver. He co-drove Petter Salberg to the 2003 World Rally Championship. So really nice to have him there. I would have preferred Nicky Grist, obviously Colin McRae's co-driver and long-time co-driver vice of the Colin McRae series. But Phil Mills is the next best addition. So I'm going to turn this mic off. No distractions. Really give this a blast through these epic stages of Finland and see how far I get. So enjoy the ride. Or crash, whatever I end up doing.
5, 4, 3, 2, opens of a crest, 100, right of a crest, opens of a crest, to keep middle of a jump, to keep middle of a crest and flat left, 50, keep middle of a jump, 120, flat right, to keep middle of a jump, to keep middle of a big jump, and 6 left long, past house, 50, keep middle of a jump, to keep middle of a big jump, 150, care, 5 left of a crest, tightens 4 long, 50, crest and 4 left, very long, opens of a crest, and 4 right of a crest, opens 6, extra long, narrow, and 6 left long, opens of a jump, 150, slow, keep middle of a jump into 3 right long, opens 40, 4 left, opens 6, extra long, 40, keep right of a jump maybe, and 3 right of a crest, opens and crest, and 6 left of a crest, jump into 6 right long of a crest, 30, early 6 left long of a crest, opens of a crest, 50, flat right of a dip, to flat left of a crest, jump, 80, keep middle of a jump, into 6 right long, opens, keep middle of a crest and care, 5 left, to keep right of a crest into sudden, 3 left, opens 6, extra long of a crest, 50, 5 right long, into 6 left of a crest, 50, 6 right of a crest long, 6 left of a crest, keep right of a 60 of a crest and 6 left, into 6 right, into 6 left of a crest, 50, keep middle of a jump, into 6 right, extra long of a bumps, tightens 3, into 6 left of a crest, extra long, 50, keep middle of a jump, and 6 right, 60, 6 left of a crest, jump, 50, 3 left of a crest, opens, keep right of a 80, 4 left of a crest long, 80, flat right of a crest, 80, 5 left long, opens of a crest, 30, sudden, 4 right, tightens 3, opens 40, 4 right, 80, flat left of a crest, 50, 4 right, tightens of a dip, 150, over finish, 6 left of a crest to stop. Well done.
That was good fun, that stage. Flying more than I was driving, really, there. Really good fun. So yeah, the thing about entering these weekly stages as well is I'm after doing 3 stages now. You don't have to do them all the way through. I'm after doing 3. I think there's still 6 left to do. So yeah, you know, you can quit and go back to them. Just make sure that you have them all finished within the week. Laptop's gone berserk here. I don't know why. Oh. Yeah, so Jesus, not again. One thing I do recommend is, of course, you have a reliable internet connection and don't make me shooting in the dark. Oh no, not this again. Please don't do this to me now. My connection is fine, Codemasters. See, my stream is working fine and it's running off the same connections. Why are you doing this to me? I might just try to quit, because surprising to me, when I lost the first stream, the same thing happened to me on my first stage, and it did upload because I got into the second stage of the rally. So it could have uploaded. I'm just going to go to the main menu. I am connected. Right, so let's give this a go. The FIA World Rallycross Championship. For those of you who don't know what the World Rallycross Championship, World Rallycross Championship even is, it's basically, you know, you have all these super fast, super ridiculous rallycross cars. Again, some of them I added in through purchasing them. And it's basically, they run on small tracks, half gravel, half tarmac. And the way it goes is you have four qualifying races, usually about 20 cars, split into groups of 5 it is now, actually, my apology, groups of 5. And basically it's up to every driver to do as well as they can in the race. Obviously the winner gets the most points and so on. And it all adds up then to this leaderboard, and the 12 out of that leaderboard after the 4 qualifying races are finished move into the semi-finals. And the semi-finals work in 6 and 6, and basically the top 3 from each semi-final goes into the final 6, and then you compete to win the round. It's not really a sport I'd follow. I'd watch it a lot on YouTube. It's a very YouTube based sport, so I'm not really sure how the championship works in terms of points and stuff and declaring a champion, but when you actually watch it, it's so much fun. It's really good, and they give people like Peter Solberg, Sebastian Loeb, Andreas Backrod, Matthias Ekstrom, Chris Christopherson, all these really good rally names involved in it, you know, and doing well, must I say. Not Sebastian Loeb, Peter Solberg was actually the champion of the first 2 years, 2014 and 2015 of the World Rallycross Championship, so Asher will go with the man himself. That's actually starting a championship. I don't want to do that. What I'll do is I'll do a custom round, and we will go to Silverstone, because I was doing Silverstone the other night. It's the only track I seem to actually be able to win on. Full formats, supercars, daytime, heat laps, yeah, all clear. Qualifier, yeah, super. Star Championship. I'm going to pick this Ford Fiesta Rallycross. That's the car I was driving the other night. Things bear in mind as well, they actually raced on circuits that F1 use, such as Silverstone, Barcelona, Spa, but they don't actually use the circuits themselves. For example, the one at Barcelona uses the whole like third sector, the whole really twisty bit at the end, but then its own gravel track cutting across it to join up to make this tiny little track. This is made halfway through Silverstone Stowe circuit on the inside of Silverstone, not the Grand Prix track that goes around it. And the one at Spa actually they used was amazing, because they used the Al Rouge Radion complex, you know, the really big corner that goes up the hill. If you're not familiar with it, Al Rouge and Radion, it's one of the most famous corners in Formula 1. You know, it goes right up the hill right up to the top. They actually made a circuit out of it where half it went up, went around the top and came back down again. And you know, like, I could imagine coming down in cars like that. Scary stuff. These cars are actually quicker off the line than the Formula 1 car. I think Peter Solberg's DS3 was clocked at 1.9 seconds, 0 to 60 time. That was a few years ago, so that probably evolved from then. So this is my car, Ford Fiesta Rallycross Mark 8. Absolute brute of a car to go, and just really good fun to throw around. Now I'm just going to finish eating my ice lolly, and then we're going to give this a go. Great, I wonder who I'm in the first race with. Oh, Jesus, I'm in my first race with Sebastian Loeb, Kevin Hansen, Johan Kristofferson. Oh. Ah. You see, now I said Chris Kristofferson, that's a singer. So I mixed up there. It's Johan Kristofferson, I always mix up the two of them. Chris Kristofferson was actually a country singer from years and years ago. I'm just after calling him a rallycross driver. Sorry, Mr. Kristofferson. Sorry, Johan Kristofferson, you being Swedish, you probably never even heard of Chris Kristofferson, so my apologies. But Jesus, that's a deadly group he put into my first race. Oh. Suddenly not feeling very confident at all. Why could I not have got an easier group? Sebastian Loeb, Kevin Hansen. Oh. But no, I'm not one to steer away from a challenge. 9-time world champion Sebastian Loeb, you don't scare me.
Take a wide line into
and I'm starting to save and all. Oh, this is going to end in tragedy.
You might be able to get a slingshot into turn 2. Get ready for the lights. Careful of wheel spin.
That's another thing in road rallycross. You actually have a spotter to tell you when to go for a joker lap. The joker lap is a lap that you have to take. It's like an extra part of the circuit. You have to take it once. You can take it within any of the 4 laps. You'll see it now in a minute. I just tend to take it in the first lap. Oh, look at it dinging and hitting. And for those of you who are saying, oh, you're just crashing into them on purpose, that's rallycross. They basically bang each other out with it. This isn't Formula 1. There isn't a no contact rule. Penalties for swiping your opponents and getting hit in the backside. Oh, in the lead. Take that, Loeb. Corner, I was struggling on. Oh. Now this is the joker lap. Like I said, you only have to take it once. But it's up to you when in the lap you take it. I always take it on the first lap, so then I can make up the time. I'll pause it a sec. All good. Somebody's trying to swipe me up the inside. Over the jump. Come on, Kevin, leave your hold. I really want to hit you. Ah, no, that's bad play, pushing me out like that. Come on, get in the joker up. Ooh. No, he's going him. Nothing any faster than the barriers. On the inside with you. Work out the barriers to buy it. Now time to chase after Mr. World Rally Championship himself. Sebastian Loeb, he is getting away. I don't think I'm going to make him up in the joker lap. Or I might, the prediction says I will. It's only a prediction, though, it's never right. Never usually right. I'll give him another run for his money anyway. Another thing actually I didn't mention about Dirt Rally 2 is, I don't know if I can show you now, because I'm in the middle of an event. Yeah, you see, it has the AI performance. It's much like the F1 game, you can slide it up and down to whatever you may please. I have it in 70 at the minute. I haven't changed it since playing on the controller. It's challenging enough for me anyway, the way it is. But I think it's a really good feature to carry it over from the F1 game. Obviously you can play with it and just figure out what difficulty suits you, and you know, just to get it perfect, it's really I'll mention it again before I say it. I will obviously confirm I am not in a paid promotion to advertise this game, but if you are bored, you feel like a rally game for your PS4, Dirt Rally 2, should I say, this very game that you see me playing now is free on PlayStation Plus through your subscription for the month of April. So if you want to download it, get into the rally game, download it now, free, month of April. You won't be disappointed, trust me, you'll love it. As fast as he goes to take the stroke lap 1-3. Be as fast as I can out of here. Try and get that lead off him. Yeah, boy. Oh yeah. That's the first heat won. Yeah, good job. So you see now this is the leaderboard on about Peter Selberg is obviously at the top. I don't know. Yeah, you see as well it goes by time. Even though I won my race, I did a time of 2:52, so you're going to be slower than the guys ahead. You know, I was doing 2:43s the other night. I think I could have had the difficulty actually slightly up because you had the likes of Loeb and Peter Selberg actually doing 1 time per 75. The likes of Sebastian Loeb and Peter Selberg doing 2:38 to 2:39 is very, very hard to keep up with. But when I got to the semi-final, I got through it, got third, and I got third in the final round, which was quite good, you know. I enjoyed that. It was a good achievement on the controller. Into the second round of qualifying now. Repair your vehicle. I don't usually tend to repair because it's only bodywork, you know. Bodywork's gonna get smashed in rallycross anyway. I tend to go through the 4 qualifiers before I decide to fix the car. Oh, I'm in the grid 1 here now for this race because I won the last one. That's me old Derek Tuchel. Oh, the 2 Irish boys, me and Derek. Come on, Derek, come get this.
Go.
Derek Tuchel, obviously star of the Irish Rallycross Championship here in that very Fiesta. You see him running the car around the victories galore in Miller Park in any given weekend. I haven't personally met himself, but when I heard him, he's a stand-up dude. And, it's good to see him in the game. Obviously, he does a lot of European and World Rallycross as well. He is fully up there. I've just crashed the car. Me praising the other Irish guys, and I just bit the car. Anyway, but yeah, you know, his Fiesta Rallycross car is a full-on supercar bred Rallycross car. Like the one you see here. It is, and I'm really taking a lot of bang these things. Maybe Chishori field. You weren't ready for that, were you? These cars are just so much fun to drive with the insane amount of power in. Take my joke for that. Oh, they didn't take my joke for that. There's me running around and I never agreed to take the joke for that one first lap. I'll have to take it next lap. The rule in World Rallycross as well is if you jump the start lights, they have to restart the race, but whoever was to come from jumping the lights has to take 2 joker laps. Which, you know, is not very suitable when you're trying to win your qualifying heats. So, oh, that was a big one. Keep going. That's the thing about these cars, you have to be careful with them. They're very, very tail happy and will slide on you. See Mr. Loeb in my mirrors. Oh, there's something wrong with this car now one time. Must have jacked the axles in about the suspension or something. It's getting very hard to talk, you know. Essentially, if you go fast in these cars, you just turn it and give it a boot full of power. Counter steering and drifting is very important. Try and keep the drifting to a minimum because it will slow you down, but you do somewhat have to slide these cars while you're driving fast. Aye, not too bad. Considering I crashed twice, difficulty must be definitely down from when I was playing it the other night. not a bad group to put in for my third round. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to continue on streaming the full round of this championship, otherwise I'm going to be here all night. These do kind of go on for quite a bit. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Sorry about again hitting internet connection problems. I hope you enjoyed my look at Dirt Rally 2. Definitely, it's a fantastic rally game. If rally games are what you're into, I definitely recommend this. No better time to get it but now, when it's for free on the PlayStation and through your PlayStation Plus subscription. Get it now. Even if you don't want to play it now, get it now, add to your library. That way it'll always be there. If you feel like downloading it at a later stage, just add it to your library even. Brilliant game. Like I said, the only downfall in it is that there's so much that's included and so much that is based on that you have to pay extra for. If you are going to pay extra for it, I do suggest buying the season passes. You can buy all 4 seasons at the minute on the PlayStation Store for €20, or you can buy seasons 3 and 4 for €10. Because if you buy them singularly, like I was saying earlier on in the earlier video, each location is about $350, each car is $150. It just adds up to insane money. I didn't even try adding them all up and putting them against it, because it's just common sense that you save by buying the packs. So it's a shame. There has been a bit about that online. I've seen a lot of games, more popular games such as the Call of Duty games, Modern Warfare, you know, they overcharged people in recent years for DLC like that, extra maps, extra guns, whatever. And it got so bad to the stage that everybody refused to buy them. And that's why the newest Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, actually releases everything out for free now. Because, you know, they're trying to get people back involved in the game. And I hope the same doesn't happen for Dirt Rally 2. Because there is some amazing content there. I do kind of wish that they would let it out for free, or at least in part some of it for free. But you know, in such a good game like this, you cannot knock that. You cannot let that knock your whole overall picture of this game, because it is a fantastic game. It is the best rally game, in my opinion, on the PS4. I've heard more professional people saying, you know, with a full setup, a sim rig, a wheel, it is fantastic. And definitely one of my favourite games at the minute. So yeah, thanks very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, it's just a case of me crashing very expensive virtual cars, but there you go. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. See you later.